Hello everyone, my name's Tyler.
It was a bad time to put candy in my mouth.
Why?
Yeah, I know.
Why? We're playing Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I forgot, am I white? Mm-hmm. But also in the game.
No, I'm voicing Red White.
Oh,
anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9.
Oh.
It happened soon after the room service arrived.
That's what Miss May said too. True. The bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time.
This is your concern?
Yeah.
Silly lawyer. Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that.
Oh, I hate this guy. Tell us, what were you doing at the time?
Jerking off.
I was quite perusifying, that's reading to you. It was by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
Did Edward prep this guy? I wonder. Anyway, better find a weakness in there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay.
What stuff do we have that we can use to present?
I was gonna press him on, she ran away. It'd be a little bit more detailed about that. I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course! Comprende! I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down.
Wait. Are you sure?
Oh, shiny.
As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail?
Oh, so that was good. The victim ran to the left.
So, 9 times out of 10, when you press them and they change it, you need to, like, present something on the new statement. Because usually you'll have something to
Present our cock.
So what do we have that can contradict
Look at that photo.
What photo?
The floor plan.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's what I was doing.
Okay.
Check it.
He said he ran to. Oh well, now that's.
Present this. Ah!
Then ran to the right, but was caught and struck. There you go. Wait. Oh, sorry.
Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Dots. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Gasp. Very strange.
Dude, his face looks so real in that.
Yeah,
I know.
I did see her run to the left. I did.
Oh, now we know why.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Mr. White they're both right.
Yeah. It's
They're
all
seeing
a
it
matter
from
of
different
perspective.
perspectives. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once.
I doubt it. Rather, that does clear up the contradiction.
You have a giant hand, sir. There is one scenario that would explain their their conflicting accounts.
What? Sorry, nani?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Look at that
rabble,
dump
rabble,
trunk
rabble,
on that
rabble.
guy.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes. Sorry, I was drinking. Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
And the law offices of Fay & Co., of course.
Rabble, rabble,
Oh,
rabble.
losing
Yep, I'm
sound.
losing sound too. Yep.
More specifically, he was standing
it's back.
here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing.
He's the victim.
He's the victim. Take that. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, as if he was watching from his point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
That's what I'm suggesting, you smug bitch.
Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt.
Spicy ketchup, please.
Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Whataburger does sound good.
Oh, sorry.
Rapscallion.
That's you. Sorry. Sorry, objection! The postulations of the defense,
Postulations?
I know, are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. I was trying to say it
Oh,
bombastically.
right, bombastic.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Far-fetched! Sorry.
Dots. Oh.
You Santa smug.
You just need
son
a
of
You
leak.
provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
A giant leak.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize.
You
Mr.
can't just
Your
like
Honor,
do that.
may I be allowed to testify once more?
Fuck it.
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
That's not how testimony.
No, I dropped the controller.
That is how it is when the
Oh,
judge
shit,
is in your
what do you got?
pocket.
Controller's gone. Controller went way under the couch. Take that! No, sorry. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She
ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow.
Wait, but doesn't the autopsy mean she died like immediately?
Well,
Or
it
damn near
died damn
near
near
immediately?
That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? But yeah, I think you're right. I think the autopsy showed a single blow. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
My guess is we present the autopsy
Yes.
twice.
Yeah.
Go.
There you go. Boom. Percent.
Died from a blow by
May
from
have lived
a
for
blow.
a few minutes.
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow.
Dots.
What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts.
In the balls.
Mr. White, wasn't it you who also told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
My bladder is full. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that you there be no break, Your Honor.
Rabble, rabble, rabble. Rabble, 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 rabble.
We want just ice. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
For a second time.
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White.
Mr. White? Okay. The two accounts.
This is bullshit.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left.
Heard that thing fall.
The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap!
I heard that thing fall.
Thwap, indeed. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over.
Thoughts?
Heard that thing fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna press him on it. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand.
Right. The one that had fallen over the scene.
Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah.
Yeah, how would he know
Yeah.
that?
Mr. White? You're saying you saw a glass light stand.
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his
For a
testimony.
third fucking time.
Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. I mean, we've already voiced all this stuff.
This one to the left. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before?
Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait,
Oh.
one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused.
Why it's falling apart?
Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth robes.
That was a badger.
Very well. The witness may continue his account.
Present. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is from inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Oh my god!
Hold up, fucker! What's he gonna transform into? Since they all seem to transform.
Mr. White?
Speaking of rolling out,
I'm Chris.
I'm Tyler.
Ready to stop?
See you guys next time.